Hello first years, welcome back to maths class. So today's topic is circumcenter. So definition of circumcenter and problem based on circumcenter, again 7 marks question, right? So same thing, be clear with the concept, what is meant by circumcenter. To get circumcenter, how we have to find the value. So come to the definition. So circumcenter is nothing but point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors of the vertex to opposite side. So very simple, right? So if we take perpendicular bisectors to any this sides, vertex opposite side, we are taking perpendicular bisectors, right? This is our vertex A. For that we have to take perpendicular bisector. What is meant by bisection? Bisection means cutting the side into two equal parts. So you take exactly middle point of BC, at that you take the perpendicular line, right? This is called the perpendicular bisector of A. A's opposite side is BC. Okay, so BC's perpendicular bisector you have to take. What is BC's perpendicular bisector? How we will take? What is the meaning of perpendicular bisector? The line which divides this line, another line, perpendicularly into two equal parts, bisection, cutting into two equal parts. So we have to get SD. This is one perpendicular bisector. Now come to this vertex, its opposite side is AC. So for that line's perpendicular bisector you have to find. That means again the line which, right, divides that line into two equal parts perpendicularly is called perpendicular bisector. SE is perpendicular bisector of AC. SD is perpendicular bisector of BC. So point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is called circumcenter. So what is the concept? We have to find two perpendicular bisectors. Find out SD line equation, SE line equation. Their point of intersection is your circumcenter. Okay, so come on, what is the given information to you? Question is there on the board. Read the question. Find the circumcenter of the triangle whose vertices are given to you. So come on, first, what is the given information to us? Given that A, first vertex, what is that? 1, 3. Next B, second vertex, -3, 5. And third vertex C is equal to 5, -1 are 3 vertices of a triangle. Vertices of a triangle. So with this information we have to find SD equation, SE equation. Point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors of the opposite sides of the vertices. This is one vertex, its opposite side is BC. Its perpendicular bisector, that is SD. So you find out the perpendicular bisector SD, and similarly you find out another perpendicular bisector SE. If we take point of intersection of those two, that is called circumcenter. Definition is the perpendicular bisectors are concurrent. Their point of concurrency is called circumcenter. So to get circumcenter, we have to find the point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors. So our aim is to get SD equation and SE equation. So SD is a line again, SE is line. So to write line equation, if we know one point and slope, we can write that line equation. So we want one point here. So how we can get one point means, see, this D is exactly midpoint of BC. So by using midpoint formula, you find out D. So D is midpoint of, what is that? BC, the line BC. You know your B point, you know your C point, and you know the formula for midpoint. What is that? x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Okay, this is the midpoint formula. So come on, find out D is equal to B point, right? So you consider this one as x1, y1 and C point as x2, y2. x1 plus x2, that is minus 3 plus 5 by 2. Next y1 plus y2 by 2. So 5 plus of minus, minus 1 by 2. So is equal to minus 3 plus 5, that is 2 by 2. 5 minus 1, 4 by 2. So is equal to, it is 1 comma 2. 2 ones are 2 twos are. You got your D point. So to write SD line equation, we want 1 point and slope. So how we will get this slope? So come on, slope of SD I want. So can I write slope of SD as minus 1 by slope of BC? Definitely we can write. Why? SD is perpendicular to BC. If two lines are perpendicular, slope of one line is equal to minus 1 by slope of another line. It is a formula. If two lines are perpendicular to each other, if we want to find slope of one line, we can take the formula as minus 1 by slope of another line is equal to minus 1 by slope of formula. If 2 points are given to us, it is y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 minus 1 by. So you consider B point as your x1 y1, C point as your x2 y2. So y2 minus y1, y2 is minus 1, y1 minus 5 by x2 minus x1, x2 is 5, right, minus x1, so minus of minus plus 3. So is equal to minus 1 divided by, come on, minus 6 by 8. Minus of minus get cancel and it will come reversely. So 2 4s are 2 3s are. See, we got the slope of SD. We want to write the equation of SD. You got equation of the line SD, whose point we know it, whose slope is we know it. We can easily write that line equation. So come on, equation of SD, right, with slope. What is the slope? We got it. Now only we got 4 by 3 and point passes through the point D. What is the D point? And D 1 comma 2 passes through the point D 1 comma 2 is, what is the formula? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. If we know the slope, if we know the point, to write straight line equation, we have to take this formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, where m represents the slope. So come on, y minus y1 is 2 is equal to m into slope, we got it as 4 by 3 into x minus x1. What is x1? It is 1. Okay, so now cross multiplication. 3 into y minus 2 is equal to, come on, open the brackets, 4x minus 4. So it is 3y, 3 2s are 6 is equal to 4x minus 4. So line equation means first x term, then y term. So send these values that side, the other side. 4x minus 3y minus 4 plus 6 is equal to 0. So it is 4x minus 3y plus 2 is equal to 0. You consider this as equation number 1. Till now we didn't get any equation, so we can take that equation as equation number 1. This is your SD equation, right? We got one perpendicular bisector SD. Next our aim is to get our SE. So circumcenter, we have to get two perpendicular bisector line equations. Their point of intersection is circumcenter. Our aim is to get SD equation and SE equation. Once you got it, take their point of intersection, that is your circumcenter. So try to get your SE. Again SE is a line. To write line we need one point and slope. So how we can get point? Again this E is midpoint of AC. Why it is midpoint? I said SE is perpendicular bisector. So exactly divides this into 2 points, means two sides equal. Two sides means this point is nothing but the midpoint. Okay, so come on, E is midpoint of what? AC. So already you know the formula for midpoint we applied, right? So here you can take your values directly. AC, you consider A point as x1, y1 and C point as x2, y2. So x1 plus x2 by 2. Come on, 1 plus 5 by 2. A and C are the points now, right? x1 plus x2 by 2. y1 plus y2 by 2. So 3 plus of minus, minus by 2. So E is equal to, come on, 6 by 2 and 2 by 2. So 6, 2 3s are, right? It is 6. So 2 3s are 2 1s are 3 comma 1 is your E. So we got E. So we have to find the slope of SE. Come on, how we will find slope of SE is equal to minus 1 by slope of, what is it? It is AC, right? Why it is like that? Same, SE is perpendicular to AC. Your SE is perpendicular to AC when two lines are perpendicular, isn't it? Since SE is perpendicular to AC, if two lines are perpendicular, slope of one line is equal to minus 1 by slope of another line. So is equal to minus 1 by slope of AC. Come on, what is the formula? y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 minus 1 by, you consider A points as x1, y1 and C points as x2, y2. So y2 minus, y2 means minus 1 minus y1, it is 3 by x2 minus, this is 5 minus 1, right? 5 minus 1 is equal to minus of 1 by minus 4, 5 minus 1, 4, minus minus cancel, 4, 4 cancel, slope is 1. So we can write its equation. Once we got the point, once we got the slope, we can write that line equation by using the formula y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So which equation we can write? Equation of SE, equation of SE with the slope. What is the slope? It is 1 and passing through which point? It is E. Now only we got E, that is 3 comma 1 is. So what is the formula? Again we are using y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus your point 3, 1. So y1 is 1 is equal to slope is 1, x minus x1 is 3, right? So is equal to y minus 1 is equal to x minus 3. Come on, first x term, then y term, then constant term. Send these values to other side, x minus y minus 3 plus 1 is equal to 0. X minus y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the equation of your SE. We got SD, equation number 1. Where is your equation number 1? This is your equation of SD. And equation number 2, equation of SE. So point of intersection of SD and SE is our circumcenter. We want that value only. So just solving 1 and 2. So by using our, as usual, which method? Cross multiplication method. Solving 1 and 2. Cross multiplication method, what is the procedure? Y coefficient, constant, x coefficient. Go to the first equation. This is your first equation. Y coefficient minus 3, constant, x coefficient, again y coefficient. Similarly, come on, this one, y coefficient minus 1, constant minus 2, x coefficient 1, y coefficient 1, x, y, 1. Come on, x by y by 1 by. So already we did so many times, almost we are end of our straight lines. One more problem left in our straight line. With that we can finish our 15 marks topic. That means you are having 15 marks in your pocket, right? So this into this, minus into minus, 3 2s are 6, minus, come on, minus 1 into 2, minus 2, minus of minus, plus. Similarly, this into this, 2 1s are 2, minus, come on, minus 2 into 4, it is minus 8, minus of minus, plus. Next, this into this, 4 into minus 1, minus 4, minus this into this, come on, it is minus of minus 3 means minus of minus, plus 3. Is it clear? This into this, minus this into this, always downwards minus upwards, downwards minus upwards. So x term, constant term, y term, constant term. So x by 6 plus 2, how much? 8. Y by 10 is equal to 1 by minus 1. Okay, so come on, x term and constant term. 1 by minus 1 means minus 1 only. X is equal to minus 8. Next, y by 10 is equal to minus 1, right? So y is equal to minus 10. So you got your circumcenter. Come on, therefore circumcenter is equal to minus 8 minus 10. That is the answer of your question. Okay, so very simple. Just remember like this. The point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors is called circumcenter. Perpendicular bisectors of the vertices to opposite side of a triangle. So if you take A vertex, you take its opposite side. It's perpendicular bisector. You take B vertex, its opposite side is AC. It's perpendicular bisector. So first find out the perpendicular bisector SD, then you find out the perpendicular bisector SE. Their point of intersection is circumcenter. Don't do it blindly. So what is circumcenter? Point of intersection of perpendicular bisectors. Okay. Perpendicular bisector means the line which divides this line perpendicularly into two equal parts. Bisection means cutting into two equal parts. Okay, bisection means, section means cutting, bi means two, bisection means cutting into two equal parts. Okay, so this is the line which is the perpendicular bisector of this line. So find out SD, find out SE, another perpendicular bisector. Their point of intersection is circumcenter. So how we will find means SD, again it is line only. Perpendicular bisector is name. but if we see again it is a line. So to write line equation we need one point, we need a slope. So try to get point. How we will get it? Yes, we can get the point D. How? This is exactly, I said, it divides this line into two equal parts. So this is the midpoint. D is the midpoint of BC. By applying the midpoint formula, we got our D. Now we need slope. How we will get a slope? SD is perpendicular to BC. If two lines are perpendicular, then slope of one line is equal to -1 by slope of another line. By applying that formula, we got the slope of SD. So we got a D point and we got that line's slope. We can write that line equation by applying the formula. Once we got SD, same procedure we have to follow for SE. First to find out E is the midpoint of AC, then slope of SE. Once we got point and slope, apply the formula, you got your SE. So finally, after getting SD and SE, their point of intersection is our circumcenter. So by applying the cross multiplication rule, you find out their point of intersection, that is your circumcenter. Most repeated 7 marks question. Don't give up, right? So try it, definitely you will get it, and at the end of the problem you will have lot of enjoyment also. That means I solved this much big problem within short period, like that you can feel, right? So come on, practice the problems regularly. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.